Cahill?
Yeah. It helps to have the chief.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the start button.
Martha, we're moving Bill into Laura's office.
Okay.
Having some continuity issues. And we check in with Miriam, see if she's having a problem logging on. She might. No.
Okay, we're live now on YouTube. Oh, here she is.
Okay. Pretty good. All board members present. Okay, we will begin. I'll call the meeting to order. Special joint City Council, American Canyon Fire Protection District Board meeting for August 24, 2021. We will need to preamble to the meeting. I'm sorry, Mark, word clerk.
I'm sorry, once again?
Please read the preamble.
Oh,
This thing.
thank you. In response to the Governor's Executive Order N-2920 and the resolution declaring the existence of a local emergency relating to the COVID-19 pandemic, adopted by the American Canyon Fire Protection Board of Directors, District Board, and other public meetings are currently teleconference meetings only to align with local and federal guidelines and social distancing recommendations for the containment of the coronavirus. This meeting will be broadcast live to residents on Napa Valley TV at http www.cityofamericancanyon.org and on YouTube at youtube.com/user of American Canyon. You may submit public comments for any agenda item, non-agenda item, or make public comments by one of the following methods: via Zoom, and that is the end of my message.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now in convening open session. Meeting's called to order. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Board Member Abu Damos?
Here.
Board Member Oro?
Here.
Board Member Washington?
Here.
Vice Chair Joseph?
Here.
Chair Garcia?
Here. Move on now to report on closed session, confirmation of reportable actions. Mr. Ross?
Mr. President, members of the board, you convened an open session at 5:32 p.m. to address the matters agendized for closed session, including that proceeding at 6:25. I will prepare a written report upon the closed session consistent with the provisions of 54.957.1 on each of the matters considered. That will conclude the report
that. Thank you, Mr. Ross. We'll move on to clerk's.
Recording in progress.
Got it. Okay.
Excuse me.
Clerk's announcement pursuant to Government Code 4952.3. It is as stated in the agenda. Moving on to proclamations and presentation this evening. Very proud, great moment for all of the American County Fire Protection District and the City of American County. We have the badge pinning ceremony for Fire Captain Max Estes. And I know Chief Cahill is who may have a comment or two, and we need to join on video in the ceremony. Chief Cahill.
Thank you, President Garcia. It's going to take me about a minute to move from my office out to the apparatus bay where we have the rest of the badge pinning ceremony set up. You give me just a minute and we'll make that transfer here real quick. So bear with us here.
Will do.
Logistics. Thank you.
Something new for us. I don't think we have done a ceremony. Yeah. Okay.
And the chief forgot to mute, so whatever noise is going on, we're all gonna get to hear. Be fun.
Chairman Garcia, can you please speak? Apparently they can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'll do a test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me in the apparatus bay? Testing again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me in the apparatus bay? Oh.
Technology here. Martha,
Yes, they're on?
are they on now? They were,
Yes,
they on now?
yes.
Okay. See
Oh,
that?
yes, we do have the apparatus bay here.
All right, great. Thank you.
Before you go, you may want to hit mute on yours in case something comes by your office.
Thank you.
Chairman Garcia, they cannot hear you. Can you please speak one more time?
Okay, we'll try one more time. Can you hear me in the apparatus bay? Hello, hello. Very good, okay, good. Made that connection, excellent. Let's proceed.
Good evening. Thank you for being here this evening with us. This is a very special evening for not only for Max, but for the entire department. It's not often that we have promotions, and when we do, we want to celebrate them. So I'm going to do a quick bio on Captain Nicholson. Actually, I'm going to start with the fact that he retired by the City of Rio Vista Fire Department in October 2005 as part of their first full-time firefighter paramedic class there in Rio Vista. He came to American Canyon in 2009 as a firefighter paramedic. And Fire Protection District. Worked on medic ambulance in Solano County. And was graduated from the NCCI program, paramedic program in 2003. I think what, for me, what that tells you is Max is a local guy. Committed to the Solano and Napa County, and he's shown that in his career move. Over the course of the last several years, he's been very instrumental in various programs here at the department. Everyone has associated jobs within here, but all our firefighters and company officers. But one of the big ones that I noticed when I came here about a year ago was his involvement with the Toys to Tots program. We have an amazing Toys to Tots program here in American Canyon, and a lot of that is through the leadership of Max. He was the association president for 5 years and was on the negotiations team, which is for his brother and sister firefighters. It's a big deal, right? He represents them well. He was a founding member of our ALS paramedic response program here in American Canyon. And again, he is on a daily basis involved in the management of that program, both through maintaining our ALS monitors and purchasing our EMS equipment, and making sure that all of our folks have the most current equipment to provide service to the community. He's a member of our USAR team, and he is a member of our safety committee, which again is a very important part of our process here. I'm going to ask that his sons, and Dylan, but first Hayden comes up. Okay. This is your dad's badge. Okay. So you're going to hand this off to your brother. All right. There you go. And your dad's going to come over here. Come back over here so he can be on the camera. Come stand right next to me, please. There you go. All right. We're going to do a swearing in here. Sorry. Gary, come up also. I apologize. All right, this is a process, okay? You hand it off. After, this is Ross. So
you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Max Hutchison,
I, Max Hutchison,
do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California
Constitution of the United States and the Constitution
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States,
to the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties on which I am about to enter.
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Bravo. Congratulations. Well, congratulations, Captain Etchison. Looks like you got a couple of new future firefighters there with you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
So as is tradition on a promotion, I do have a very, very short speech. I understand your time is valuable. So first of all, I would like to thank you, the Fire Board, for your leadership and dedication to this agency and to the community served. You often go as the unsung heroes, and you are very appreciated. So thank you for your service as well. Chief Cahill, Chief Comiskey, thank you for your guidance, wisdom, and dedication of service for a very difficult and uncertain time in this agency. I and my fellow firefighters will be forever grateful for the time and energy you've invested in us. Thank you very much.
Mike.
That ends this part of the meeting. We'll adjourn back to the regular session in about 3 minutes.
Very good. Okay. We'll take a brief recess here. Very good. Congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, well, reset. We'll come back here in some time. No, well, 3 minutes. Okay. So we'll recess for a moment. Okay, we have the full complement of the council back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is, okay. Board member orals back. Okay, we'll have a complete complement of board members, and we will reconvene the meeting. Well, Chief Cahill, that was a great ceremony. I couldn't think of a better place to do it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was, those are special events.
They are. They really are.
Really sweet.
Yeah, it's great. The family was there to share that with him. You know, you don't forget those. All right, moving on with our agenda. Was there any public comment on items not on the agenda this evening?
No, Chairman, there were no items. No.
Okay, then I will close public comment at this time on items not on the agenda. And we will move forward with our agenda, and we have any agenda changes, council member, board members. Seeing none. Matters related to American Canyon Fire Protection District consent calendar.
I'll move the consent calendar.
Second. Motion second, roll call, please.
Board Member Abu-Damos?
Yes.
Board Member Oro?
Yes.
Board Member Washington?
Yes.
Vice Chair Joseph?
Yes.
Chair Garcia?
Yes, thank you. Move now to public hearings. There are none this evening. Business item. Item number 7, memorandum of agreement between the American Canyon Fire Protection District and the American Canyon Firefighters IAFF Local 1186.
Thank you, Chairman Garcia. If I could present this item, it is the MOU with the firefighters local. We discussed it in closed session. This is essentially for the board to approve, and without modifications. It's I'm sorry, excuse me just a second. I'm reading and trying to talk into the camera here at the same time. It doesn't work real well. Anyway, this is the MOU for 2021 through 2023. It involves memorialization of the 6.0 staffing, which is three-person engine companies. There's it's a 3-year contract with COLAs identified as 3%, and several other items that with regards to staffing, paramedic numbers, and things like that that are were asked for by the district.
Okay. Well, board members did have an opportunity to review this in closed session. This matters of legal consideration are taken care of. Anything new to add to this? If not, I'll open public comment on it. Hearing none. Any public comment on this matter?
No.
No, we're going to close public comment on this matter. Take it back to the board for further discussion as necessary and desired action.
If there's no further comment, I'll make a motion to, adopt the resolution number 2021-18, a resolution of the Board of Directors of the American Canyon Fire Protection District, a subsidiary special district of the City of American Canyon, approving changes to wages and benefits and authorizing the fire chief to execute a successor memorandum of agreement between the American Canyon Fire Protection District and the International Association of Firefighters, Local 1186.
Also, go ahead.
Is there a second?
I'll second, Pierre.
Very good, okay. Motion second, roll call, please.
Board Member Abu-Damos?
Yes.
Board Member Oro?
Yes.
Board Member Washington?
Yes.
Vice Chair Joseph?
Yes.
And Chair Garcia?
Yes, thank you. Move on to our next item. Matters relating to the American Canyon City Council. Okay, we have a calendar. SDG Commerce 330 Distribution Center Project. There's no agenda change or anything changes or need to discuss this. I'll accept the motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, roll call, please.
Councilmember Abudamos,
Yes.
Councilmember Oro,
Yes.
Councilmember Washington,
Yes.
Vice, sorry, I'm so used to saying Chair,
Yes.
Joseph,
Yes.
and Mayor, so Vice Mayor Joseph and Mayor Garcia.
Yes.
I forgot. I forgot we had switched.
Well, when we have typically, the city council agenda and fire protection district melded together, now we have them on the same evening, separated though. Oh, but yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. We have concluded that piece of business. Public hearings are none. Business, there is none. Management staff oral reports. Anything there to add?
I just have one item that I'd like to first of all, thank the board for making this happen. Having these separate board meetings, I think will prove to be a benefit to the fire district in the future. We can be more focused on fire district related types of activities. Certainly as tonight, we certainly have the opportunity to be able to include city business at the same time when appropriate. But I think it's important for the board, as I explained to you previously, that we can kind of stay focused on fire district related items.
Yes.
I promised you that the meeting would be a half an hour, and I'm taking up with some of that time right now. But the fact of the matter is, this is a pretty much a typical type of fire district board meeting from my experience with regards to the items that were presented and your ability to deal with that related business. So,
Thank you for that, Chief Cahill. Moving on to chair board comments, committee reports, future agenda items.
Mayor, Chair, I'd like to ask the chief, given all the fires going on, do we have our crews out places? Can you give us a little update on what's going on?
sure can. Thanks. Thank you, Mark. Or Vice Chair Joseph.
Good.
We have an engine with 3 personnel on. They were on the Dixie Fire yesterday. They've been moved to the Cauldron Fire, the one that's burning in the El Dorado National Forest and headed towards Lake Tahoe. I think that's a significant move, given what we're hearing with regards to the fire activity on that fire specifically. The incident management team is pulling resources from off the Dixie Fire and other fires to amass the appropriate resources to deal with that fire. The intensity of the burn right now there is incredible. So anyway, so they're there. We haven't heard from them, at least I don't think this afternoon, what their assignment is at this point, but we get a daily accounting from them out on the fire line. So,
Well, we certainly keep in our thoughts for their safety and their duties. So appreciate it. I know that that's ever present seen tonight now in the daily news that we get. And wow, the impact on who knows how many hundreds, maybe thousands of people, for the property damage and homes lost. So,
Mr. Chairman,
express appreciation of gratitude for their work. We're quite proud of our crew here.
I'll pass that on to them. Thank you.
Thank you. With that said, I think we have concluded our business for the evening. And
Mr. Chairman,
yes, Ms. Ross.
I'd like to indulge the board in sitting as the city council. I would briefly recommend a closed session concerning a city matter of potential litigation under Government Code Section 54956.9A for approximately 5 minutes. Talk to Chief Cahill about it. We could go back on the previous closed session matter.
We will adjourn from this meeting and reconvene in closed session.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, shall we use the closed session Zoom?
Yes.
Let's hope that works. Yes.
We'll sign out from here and sign back in on the closed session Zoom.